You found the 2-minute tip. It is week 15. I'm Rich Sands. We spent a considerable amount of time on your presentation in the last few tips, so let's spend a little more time discussing one of the most important areas of this topic, presentation delivery. For decades, maybe eons, we've focused primarily on what we have in our arsenal and how we think it's going to work for a seller. We say, well, I have this thing, and I have that thing, and I have this other thing, and we think that whoever has the most stuff wins. In reality, the best way to differentiate yourself from the pile heapers is to do a great job of not only describing what you have, but how it works and what's in it for them. Now, practically every year, 40% of all the home buyers are first-time home buyers. We know that. Well, taking that out logically, that means a great many sellers each year would have to be first-time sellers. And whether they're first-timers or not, a little more time spent in explanation has to be a good thing in a world where a lot of people still think that MLS stands for Major League Soccer. Now, what follows is a simple approach and example to letting a potential seller know what you have for them, how it works and what it does, and what's in it for them. Feature, about, benefit. FAB. Your ticket to a fabulous presentation. Let's start with an easy example. The feature, the sign. I'm going to put a sign in your yard. And usually what we tell them is I'm going to put a sign in your yard, we're going to put it in the MLS, we're going to pray that it sells, we're going to feature, 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 feature. We don't take the time to explain what does that sign do and how does it work. Well, the sign is the visual representation that the house is for sale. It has company and agent contact information and maybe even the agent's high school graduation picture. It can be customized with sign writers, usually on the top and the bottom, and it is the third most utilized buyer resource for real estate information behind the internet and agents. Well, once we've explained what it does, then we need to answer the question, well, so what? Or what's in it for me? Why are you putting a sign in my yard? We do this by preceding the benefit with 6 magic words. I'm going to put the sign in your yard, here's what it does, and what this means to you is you get targeted exposure to the best buyer group of all, the ones that are actually in your neighborhood. That's the benefit of the sign. Basically what you're telling them is, hey, you need this, I have this, here's what it does, here's what's in it for you. Is that going to work for you? The FAB presentation, fabulous. Thanks.